What's up guys, CrossFlux here, back with the 5th episode of our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series with myself and BrokenIdeas. So, pack number 5 means that today we're going to be cracking open 24 packs of Labyrinth of Nightmare. So, I actually don't remember this pack too much as a kid. I remember opening a bunch of all the other packs, but this was kind of, I guess, the period where I guess my parents and I stopped buying like individual packs, and so we started going to like nearby card shops and like buying kind of like, I don't know, I guess what you call it, like bulk packs of stuff. So basically just a bunch of good random, and by good I mean literally like junk, that other people would trade in, and they would have like in a throwaway bin or whatever. So my dad was always really good at like talking to people and getting to know like store owners and stuff like that. So getting to kind of be buddy with them, so they'd give us some deals on cards and stuff. So I remember some of these cards like Rock Spirit and Earthbound Spirit, stuff like that, very faintly. I don't remember opening them in packs. So I don't recall if Labyrinth of Nightmare has anything particularly good. But I did just pull an ultra rare. Masked Beast is certainly the most powerful ritual in the game, at least I believe it is at this point. So, you know, if I actually end up pulling the ritual spell that goes with it, and I splash in some Sonic Birds in my deck, again, assuming I have some more of the Masked Beast stuff, I could make this work. But I guess we'll just have to see. Speaking of, I did look at the set list, kind of going into this, and so I know that there's a few kind of gimmicky things in this set. We get some of the first, like, Umi support, like Tornado Wall, for that kind of stally, early Yu-Gi-Oh! Water, theme. We've got the Destiny board for the really hard to kill your opponent cheat strategy. And in general, we've got some good Fiend support, so honestly, I should pull a couple cards in this set that will help out my current deck. But there's not going to be too much that's going to shake things up drastically, again, unless I end up pulling more of those Masked Beast things. Now, here I just pulled Fairy Box, which is pretty neat. It's kind of a cheap little silly effect where it's kind of a gamble as to whether or not it's going to work. But obviously, if you're watching this series, you've seen Cimoooooooo's progression series. So you know just how devastating Fairy Box can be in a very limited card draft style format like Broken and I have going on here. But hey, I actually just scrolled right past it. But that was the ritual spell for the Masked Beast. So if I could pull just another copy or two of it, I might try running it just to, you know, just to see what happens. Besides, I've been wanting to mix up the deck for a while now. Who knows? Can't really tell what exactly I'm going to do with this deck until we actually get everything pulled together. Okay, I got a Gilosaurus. He's certainly not the world's greatest card, but things are not very common to be special summoned at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh! So even just being able to special summon him, even if Broken gets a card from their graveyard at the same time, if I'm going for like a tribute strategy maybe, and I just need to get extra monsters on board, I could see it kind of working. Alright, we're coming up on the last two packs here, and so far I haven't seen any standouts. Last pack, can I get the one card that I was really looking for? Well, there's really three cards I was looking forward to. I really wanted to pull a Torrential Tribute or a Magic Cylinder. And, of course, because I'm going for the Fiend deck, Dark Necrofear. So far my pack luck hasn't been that great, but it can all turn around with just a single click. Drum roll, please. Yeah, I didn't think so. But hey, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I pulled a couple decent cards. Not entirely sure what this is going to do to my deck just yet, but that's what the garage is for. Give me a few minutes, days, weeks, hopefully not years. Just give me some time. I'll think of some sort of strategy. And until then, let's see what Broken pulled.
Hello again, everybody. Today we are back, and we are going to open 24 packs of Labyrinth of Nightmare. So let's go ahead and click on that and get started. Flip. Nope. Darn, I was really... I mean, I know it's the start. I'm hoping that we can get something good. I want Gemini Elf. Ooh, fairy box. Okay, if I can get one or two more of those, I might try that. Okay, hysteric fairy. That one's pretty good. That's still pretty fine. Okay, mask of weakness, fusion gate. I mean, if we had more good fusion monsters, that might be fine. Bonheimer looks cute. I like seahorses. Another hysteric fairy. Ooh, a third one? Okay, well, that's not too bad. Shining Abyss. I don't know how many of you played Nightmare Troubadour on the DS, but I played that and I loved Shining Abyss. I had that in my deck for quite a while. I liked that one a lot. Hey! Baju! He's pretty good. I just wanted one Gemini Elf. I just wanted one. Can I have one? Oh, we got a dancing fairy. Oh boy. Oh, yay. I like the Empress Mantis. She looks funny. It's so fluffy. Got Majora's Mask card. I couldn't even get Torrential Tribute. I think that's the one that was in this deck. Oh, we got another fairy box. Oh, well. Okay. That's what we got. Really wasn't that bad. We at least got some hysteric fairies and some shining abysses. I'll probably take out some of the weaker monsters to fit those in. Alright, so this is what we got. So let's see what CrossFlux has and then we'll get to dueling. See you there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the deck garage of our 5th episode of the Progression series, featuring Labyrinth of Nightmare, which you already know because you've already seen us open some garbage. Yeah, that's right. So, despite opening complete and utter garbage, as you can see, the deck I've whipped up for today is surprisingly different. I kind of hinted at the end of the last episode that I might be taking my deck in this direction. Mostly just wanted to spice things up. I've got a few wins under my belt, so if I lose because of this decision, it's not the end of the world. Besides, I'll take a pity point here or two anyways, just cause we got some good sets coming up soon, and I might want to spend a few to get a few extra packs opened. But that's neither here nor there. As for the deck itself, I decided to literally spice it up with something nice and hot. So I went with the fire attribute strategy. I have a playset of both kinds of Darkfire soldiers, so I've got 6 monsters at 1700 attack, which, again, is an 1800 attack, but you'll notice the playset of Molten Destruction that I'm running as well, so that'll give them a 500 attack point boost for free. Most likely, Broken is not on fire monsters. I don't recall her using any on me in the previous few games, so unless she's decided to randomly change up her strategy as well, this should be a good one-sided field for me, unlike the last few games where my fields benefit her just as much as it did me. That being said, my initial strategy that I had for my Fiend-themed deck should actually apply in this case, as my monsters should be bigger than hers almost at all times. In the off chance that I can't get Molten Destruction, I am running double Sky Scout, because again, Broken's been on Mountain since she loves her dragons and winged beasts, so if she's got Mountain in place, Sky Scout's going to be a 2000 attack monster for me. I might need to run Dark Elf or YuGiOh or something along those lines, just to have some sort of big beaters in case my Molten Destructions aren't out on the field, but I'm not really running them in the main deck. I threw them in the side deck in case I need them, but I really don't think I'm going to, because not only do I have the triple Molten Destruction, I've also got, again, double Nuzzler, Rush Recklessly, and Black Pendant. So I've got plenty of ways to keep my monsters big and beefy. As for the high-end monsters, you'll notice that I actually am running tribute monsters once again. The reasoning for this is I've got some pretty strong fire attribute single tribute monsters. Instead of running the playset of Twin-Headed Fire Dragon, like you might be expecting because Twin-Headed is 100 points stronger than the other guy here, Mr. Volcano, but the key difference is Mr. Volcano can actually be searched by Witch of the Black Forest because his defense is low enough. As for the last few monsters, again I got my floaters of Double Sanguine and Witch, and I've got Double Little Chimera. For those of you who don't know, you'll most likely be recalling Dual Little Chimera, the Link monster, which was the retrained version of this guy. But he's basically the Witch's apprentice for my old deck, but for my new fire monsters. And it's nice because I have 2 Little Chimera instead of just the 1 Witch's apprentice. So I don't even have to rely on just Molten Destruction and even my equips. I've got 2 copies of this guy to help burst my firepower even higher. And of course, one of the new cards I actually pulled from this set is actually going to be pretty useful here. Spirit of Flames. It's pretty rare to get access to a special summon at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. So the fact that I've got 2 of these guys means I can actually pump out monsters pretty quick if I need to. Which, again, can either help me go wide and swarm the field, or it gives me a free summon off of one of my tribute monsters. Either way, it's a win-win for me. The only downside for my deck that I really need to worry about is, as good of a card as Imperial Order is, I'm noticing that my deck is very reliant on spell cards. If I shut my own Molten Destructions or my own equipped spells off, that could be very bad. With that being said, I need to be smart and very careful with when and how long I keep my own Imperial Order up. But I think I've rambled long enough, so the deck should speak for itself. I've probably wasted your time, and for that I apologize. But we'll go ahead and see what Broken has brought to the table today, and we'll get right to it. See you guys then.
Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, we did not change much. Mostly, really all we did was replace Curse of Dragon with Amphibian Beast, and took out the winged crown bird for Hysteric Fairy. That's it. That's all we did. This pack opening was pretty garbage. If I really overthought it, I could probably add 1 or 2 other cards, but I'm not really in the mood to do that. Don't really want to do that. So this is what we're going with. Yeah, I know it's not an exciting change. It's not a game changer, amazing thing, and that sucks. It really does. I wanted it to be more drastic of a change to, 1, keep it more interesting for you guys, and 2, to keep it more interesting for me, because I want to see new cards and do different stuff. But it just didn't work that way this time. The one thing you might be asking is, well, why did I take Winged Crown out and put and not Blackland Fire Dragon when that was a more powerful monster? Well, Blackland Fire Dragon is dark, so if CrossFlux is still running any of the dark boosting cards, like Yami or something, that would actually help. And again, since Mountain would stack, we have potential for it to actually be pretty powerful. So maybe that will work. Maybe it's a disaster. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go over to him and then we will duel. So see you there.
It's time to duel!
Alright folks, we're here with the 5th match of the series featuring Labyrinth of Nightmare.
Yay!
So, Broken, how did you pull?
Nothing.
Oh boy, me too.
Ooh!
It's
What a shock.
Labyrinth of Nightmare, so I feel like our decks are in a constant state of limbo, or in a labyrinth, if you will. We're marching ever onward, but not really making any progress.
Ha ha ha. Pick your card.
I did.
Yay. Yay.
Alright.
I go first.
Going first.
First
Is the burst.
Okay. Confiscate.
Confiscation. Oh man, I have a really good hand too.
Gimme. Ooh. What do I want?
I'm sure you've noticed that the cards I'm using are quite a bit different.
Yeah, they're very fiery. Dang, you're not using dark anymore then.
I could be. Could be going for a dark fire. Alright.
I want
So
that
what you
pot
gonna
of,
take?
I want that pot of greed, but I don't want you to have that nobleman.
Why? You got a card you're gonna set?
I don't know.
See, the thing is, with Pot of Greed, it's technically worth 2 cards, but they could be 2 of anything, whereas the other stuff, you know what they are. So I've got a beater, I've got a tribute, I've got a kill card, and I've got a negate card. So it's kind of, I'm not sure what I would pick in this situation. Although if it was me, I probably would go for the Pog.
The what?
Pot of Greed.
Oh.
Pog.
I'm probably gonna regret this, but I want the nobleman.
Okay. To the grave.
Okay. To the grave. Going to summon Blackland.
Okay, so you're still on that guy.
Going to activate Nuzzler.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
It's actually difficult for me to deal with. Alright, well, let's see if I can't get myself out of this situation. Kind of funny. Though I don't really have much going for me here. I guess I will set, and I'll pass. Kind of boring, but there's not really much I can do against that power level.
Dark Elf. I know I should have paid life points for confiscation earlier, sorry.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. That being said, are you going to attack with Dark Elf? Because that's going to be another 1,000.
No, Blackland.
Okay. It dies.
I could go for 1,000, but I also lose 1,000. Okay.
Alright. So it evens it up.
Okay, your turn.
Alright, come on. There's got to be a card. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Activating my new field spell, Molten Destruction. It's a card that hopefully you won't be able to take advantage of.
I
Now,
will not.
I summoned my Dark Fire Soldier, so he is actually on par with your Blackland Fire Dragon.
No.
So, let us hit in over this Dark Elf for 200 damage. And I will end it there.
Okay.
What else you got for me?
Set.
Ooh,
Oh wait, no, I want to undo that.
okay, that's fine. Otherwise, I'd have to start calling you Schmaden Schmooky for throwing down a couple of face downs. I know how much you enjoy Jaden. He's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, isn't he?
No, I'm not going to crash, surprisingly.
Okay. Well, let's just say you probably should have. Because now, with my little Chimera on board, it won't be a crash. My monsters are further boosted by another 500. So now he's at 27. So, battle phase? Okay, so Horn of Heaven on the Chimera then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You gotta tribute a monster with Horn of Heaven. Oh, that's cheeky. Alright, so you get your search.
There isn't a fire in my deck, is there, to take advantage?
I don't know your deck.
They're talking to you.
Okay. Thinking out loud.
Witch.
A witch. Witch. That witch?
Witch.
Okay. Alright, continuing my battle phase.
Really?
Damage step. Rush recklessly.
Oh, fine.
Let's beat over that for 700. Now, while you're taking damage, are you considering paying that 500 to put Nuzzler back on top? I have my answer. Alright, main 2. I've got something in main phase 2, surprisingly. I've got a confiscation of my own.
No.
I know you have Witch, and I kind of want to take it, but the fact that you put Nuzzler back on top means that you probably have a strong beater in hand. So I might need to get rid of that before it becomes a problem. Oh, you don't. Alright, well, in that case, I will be taking that Witch. And since she did not go from the field to the grave, you do not get a search off of this. Alright, and that's it. You remove. I wonder what you drew.
Shoot. Nothing I can do.
Alright, main 1. Summon the good old Sanguinizer. And let's start going for some damage here. So 1022. And it's your go.
This is all I can do.
Oh, Magic Drain. I know you got it though. You can keep your swords if you discard a spell. I know you have that remove trap.
Activate trap.
Yep. Alright, so your swords are up. Alright, main 1, let us tribute over this Sanguin for that Mr. Volcano you saw earlier. So that I can get a search. Now, unfortunately, I don't have many Sanguin targets in my deck. So I'll just grab the ones that I can get. So I'll pull a Witch, and I'll pass it. So that's 1 turn on swords.
There.
Main 1, let's bring out another Chimera to boost them even further beyond. You remove. 2 turns down. You got 1 more turn to see what you can do. Yeah, that's pretty mean.
Why?
Because your monster's bigger than mine. The little Chimera, at least. My Chimera is at 16.
Well.
Did you want to attack it before you passed?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, so I will take 200. That was my fault. I probably should have waited to summon it, but I kind of wanted to make sure my board state was in a good position. Alright, set. Alright, your swords are gone.
Gain 1,000.
An extra card help.
I put that on
5.
Hysteric Fairy.
Yep. Alright, so you're stronger than my Darkfire, but not Mr. Volcano.
I know. I will take out Darkfire though.
Okay, so what is that? 300, I think?
It's on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'm at 22 and you're at 25.
Right. Oh, right. This goes to the grave. I guess that's it.
Ooh, okay, well, I was gonna do something, but I guess I can do this instead. I drew a Fisher.
Fairy.
Yep, that's the only target.
I can't keep drawing Nuzzler.
Yep, so to the grave. Alright, let us summon out another monster. Flip summon my Witch. I will then... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I will nuzzle the Volcano just to make sure I have enough to do this. So Volcano, go here.
Sing again.
Okay. Unless that other face down... Ah, dang it, no, I made a really big mistake.
Oh, wait, I should get this.
Yeah, your search is actually going to matter here. See, so I should have put the Nuzzler on the Witch. I thought about it for a split second, but my brain said no. It did matter.
You would have won.
Yeah, because my Darkfire Soldier, I'm sure
you can
get
redo
over
it if you want. You
know.
I'm
No,
not
because
gonna...
I had to think about it, and I chose the wrong decision, so I have to live with the consequences of my actions. That being said, I do want to try and kill you this turn, so I'm going to risk having Witch attack the monster instead. Oh, dang it. Alright. You get your spell, but it's not going to matter because I do have game here now.
Okay.
Whew. That was a tough fight.
And I got Jar, too.
I know.
I should have gotten that the first time I did Sengun.
Probably. A little late on that
I forgot
one,
I put it in there and then I saw it.
In here. Alright. Not much difference in the side deck, as usual. I honestly don't even know why I bother bringing this thing. So, you're going first, right? What you got for me?
Let's see, I've got Confiscate.
Wow, that's funny because I have a very similar hand. I was literally about to comment how similar my hand was.
Fisher.
Fisher?
Dang it, Fisher or Spellbind?
Or Nobleman. Fisher for your face-up monsters, Nobleman for your face-down. This is a tough pick. It depends on what you've got in your hand. So what you pick will tell me a little bit about what you got.
Nobleman would actually be fine on Sangan or something.
Well, Nobleman banishes, so Sangan would not get a search.
It's hard either way. Spellbinding Circle at least would take a turn to activate. Fisher.
Fisher, okay.
At least you don't have a Pot of Greed in your hand.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great if I did, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I don't think you've played Pot of Greed in a hot minute.
No, I have it. I mean, I still do, but I haven't ever drawn it. That's it. End turn.
Alright, get your money back from that confiscation.
Okay.
So, you know I have Nobleman, and you set a monster anyways. So,
I did.
I don't know if you're baiting me to use this card early or not. But I'm a little hungry, so I will take that nummy little bait. So, that will banish that. Okay, it's not full effect, so we don't do anything else. But, I want to get some damage in real quick, like. So, I'm going to swing for 21. Follow up with a mysterious face down card. And end my turn.
Mountain.
Okay. You are still on Mountain. I figured since you still have the Blackland Dragons. Because surely you have enough 1800 beaters at this point to replace them otherwise. Although, that being said, he's still only 17 even with Mountain. So, like, 1800 beaters probably would be better. Did you keep him because you expected me to still be on, like, Mystic Plasma or something?
I mean, I just, in case it might come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might still be running Dark. So, I thought I could benefit from that and Mountain at the same time. It was a risk, but I mean...
Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
I didn't really know what else to do. I don't have, like, I couldn't even do your strategy. I don't think I have a lot of good fire monsters to even copy you if I wanted.
I'm also going to go for Confiscation. You don't have many cards in hand, but I definitely want to see what you've got while I can. Alright, well, I guess I'll strip the monster. There's not much of a choice there. I mean, well, I guess Remove Trap would deal with my Spellbinding Circle.
You want to do it?
But no, I'm continuing this aggressive strategy, so hopefully I won't even need my Spellbinding Circle.
Morphing Jar 2.
Jeez, okay. So this will reset my field. It would reset yours too, but you don't have a field.
One. Yeah.
So, what is it? They go to the deck, right? Yep, shuffle all monsters in the field to the deck. Then we excavate until we replace the same number.
Okay. What do I do in this case?
And they have to go face down. Okay. So you don't do anything. I'll put my 2 monsters on top of my deck. And I will shuffle said deck. And I will shuffle it a second time. And let's mill that. Mill. Oh no. Dude, come on. Alright, so one of them comes back. So he goes special summon. There. Mr. Volcano is not level 4 or lower, so I keep going. Alright, special... No, don't declare. Special summon defense. Get your booty on the field. And I'll just flip them face down.
Doesn't matter if they're in defense mode?
Set. It does.
Okay.
Alright, I have to end my turn then. Since I can't follow up with an attack now.
Shoot. I didn't draw a monster.
Alright. Flip summon. And I'm glad I threw this in the deck, because I figured you would still be on Mountain. So it pays off. Sky Scout is a winged beast, so he's 2,000 attack. So that's 2,000, 21, and 22. I think that's game.
Yep.
Wow. Honestly, I did not expect that. I just had stronger monsters. My strategy worked out for once. This is what I was trying to do with my dark deck, but it just didn't work because you were able to take advantage of it too.
Yeah.
So I had to go with a more obscure attribute.
I don't know what I can do to keep up. Maybe I have fire, but I don't know how I can keep up unless the next set has something that really boosts monsters. I guess
honestly,
I could put Yami.
If you beef up your monster line. So again, I see you're still on Mountain and whatnot. So again, maybe replace some of those weaker dragons with either strong runs, which actually, now that I think about it, the next set is, what's it called? Legacy of Darkness. That has really good type support for, if I'm not mistaken, dragons, warriors, I think a little bit of spellcaster, maybe fiend. But big thing is there's a lot of dragon support in that set.
Yeah, but
Spear
nothing,
dragon, cave dragon.
Yeah, but nothing boosts the attack by 500 like your field does. Because Mountain only does 2.
True. But if, I mean, a lot of dragons are like wind attribute. So if you have rising air currents, that could be your other field.
I do not know the name of that card. I'll have to check.
Yeah, check your collection. You might have something for it. And again, also, it kind of depends on what we pull in the next set. That being said, if you've got any kill spells in your collection, like Offerings to the Doomed,
yeah, I might have to rely more on spells.
Just buff up your kill spells more to deal with my monsters. Since you're not going to be able to deal with them in battle, you got to deal with them in other ways.
Right, I'm probably just going to have to rely more on spells than monsters if I don't get anything good.
I guess we'll have to end the video here, and next time we will see you guys for Legacy of Darkness. Alright, we are back for Game 3. Which, if you've seen the video, you already kind of know that we were going into a Game 3. The reason for that is, well, it kind of helps with you guys, I feel like. You know, it kind of keeps the suspense. So, like, somehow I managed to 2-0 Broken. Which I feel really awful about, but it could be worse.
Give me your stuff.
Yeah, I'm showing it to you. But yeah.
Molten Destruction, give that to
me. Yeah, I figured you would get rid of that. Darn, that's a reason why I wouldn't want to open Molten Destruction. Don't forget to pay your life points.
I know.
But, yeah, so since somehow I managed to 2-0 you, like, the video without this third duel would have been at least 15 minutes shorter than the other videos. So, you guys, the audience, would be able to tell, this video's shorter. Someone must have won after 2 games, which would mean that I have a tough decision to make, because you got 2 face downs.
I do.
Yeah, alright, let's just make a stupid move and try and go for it. Nuzzler?
Rush recklessly.
Okay. Did you want to save that for when I actually attack?
Yeah, I thought you were attacking.
Okay, I mean, I was going to, but I was waiting to see if you had something on, like, the summon or whatever.
I'm sorry, I do play that when you attack.
Okay, because I would have attacked you.
Okay, so that's when I would have played it. I'm sorry.
Alright, so I would lose 200 then. Yep. Alright, so this is definitely not going well. See, another reason why we decided to do 3 games regardless, because this is going much worse for me than the past 2 games have been. Swords. And set. Your move.
Boo.
Because see, yeah, so it helps the suspension. Because, like, if a video is really short and one person wins the first game, it can be easily assumed the second game is won by that person as well. And so it kind of takes some of the fun and excitement out of it. So I feel like we should always do 3 games no matter what.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Jeez, I really don't have much to work with, but I gotta get something on board. Darkfire, let's attack the face down.
Oh,
And
look,
so-
it's Magician of Faith.
Oh no, you got confiscation again. I think that's
Yeah,
your
I do.
only option, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, you
and
got
I've
rush
got
recklessly.
Rush Recklessly, but I'll take confiscation.
Alright, well. In turn. But yeah, as you guys can see, this duel is going a lot worse for me than the past 2 were. So that's another reason to always do 3, because I mean, not every duel is going to play out the same. And with our decks constantly in a state of change, we don't really get that much time to use them
Aw,
sometimes. You don't have a spell to discard?
No.
Okay, good. Because I actually wanted to keep this card.
Okie dokie. Bye bye.
100, and then 18.
And then 18.
Yeesh.
Alright, now it's your turn.
Oh my goodness. This is not working out very well at all. Alright, your move. Honestly, I don't think there's really much of anything I can do at this point. So see just how fragile our decks are at this point.
Let's have Crow go. Okay. And then 2
That's
direct
2
attacks.
Yep.
Let me get the satisfaction.
You got the satisfaction. Alright. No. I'll put that back. It's not like it's really gonna do anything. I'll set my bluff again.
I don't know why, but that was funny.
Alright, bird. Take out bird.
Oh no, my burb.
Your turn.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, look!
Uh-huh.
Everybody's favorite pot.
Yeah. You know, when we get our own house one day...
Cold wave.
Cold
Sorry.
wave? Okay. And you're gonna crash something?
Nope, I'm gonna block it. Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
It technically doesn't. But, I mean, you could do block
Yeah, but
attack
that's
before
cheating.
you play Cold Wave.
That's cheating now. I was too dumb. I should pay the price.
Oh, actually, no, you can't play Cold Wave anyways.
Wait, why?
You have to play it at the very start of your main phase 1, but you already played Pot of Greed. So you can't follow
okay,
out with Cold
okay,
Wave.
sorry.
So you can still block attack.
Good hand. Okay, activate.
Okay.
Alright, now Fairy can take it out.
Yep.
And now Fish can bite you with its ugly face.
No, I'm supposed to eat fish. You see,
No,
this is why I don't eat seafood.
You love seafood.
No, I don't.
You don't like fish, but you like seafood.
I like crab, and that's about it.
You like shellfish.
Yeah, that's about it.
Because you've had crawfish and you like that. And you had lobster and you like that.
Yeah, but not as much as crab.
I set a card.
I did.
No,
Is it gonna
I
save
set
me?
a card. I set a card and I didn't play Cold Wave first.
Oh. Yeah, you would still technically have to do that before you set.
Okay, can Fairy attack you?
No, it can't.
Can Fish attack you?
Yeah, see, I can die with dignity to a fish, but not that hysteric fairy.
Because she's ugly.
She, he, whatever it is.
It might actually be a dude. I don't see any boobs.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, you won that one. Admit defeat.
I am shocked.
Yep.
It's all because I had confiscate. That's the only reason.
Oh.
I got rid of your fire boost. That's it.
Yeah, that wasn't the only reason.
I don't know. You would have crushed me.
I was actually totally getting ready to beat your monsters because I had a little chimera in hand, which is basically molten destruction but in monster form. But you were able to, how did you take it out? You took out my monster somehow. Oh, you heavy stormed my swords. Yeah, I needed that extra turn to get little chimera on the field too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so heavy storm is what won you the game there.
Heavy storm and confiscate.
Now, granted, there's no telling that I would have been able to keep the winning seat, but I would have had a winning seat without heavy storm. So.
It would have been a lot tougher for me to win.
Yeah. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that bonus duel. Technically, it doesn't matter, but it matters for fun. I mean, this whole series is about fun anyways, so. Alright, I guess we will see you guys in the next one.
Okie dokie. Da 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 da.